This is Brandon with Sonic X System. I'm here with Mike from Opeth. How you doing, Mike?
Good, how are you?
Oh, very well. Thanks for asking. Thanks for taking the time to speak with us here. My first question to you, Opeth just released Watershed, which is your 9th studio album, to much fan and critical acclaim. Also like to congratulate you landing a number 23 spot on the Billboard 200. Did you expect such a warm reception from this? And looking back, would you do anything different, if anything, in the recording process?
No, I wouldn't. You know, I think it's, for me, the album is pretty close to perfect for these songs, to be honest. You know, in the past there's always been mistakes, but I don't. You know, it's supposed to be like that, I guess. I guess to some extent we expected it to be well received. You know, we usually get good reviews, to be honest. You know, and it's always been like that since the beginning in a way. So, but obviously I didn't think that we're gonna be in charts and stuff. You know, but we were, yeah, loads of charts all over the world. So it was
good, great to hear. Congratulations. Now also, Opeth has been known for going in every which way and directions as far as musical-wise in each and every album. Watershed's no exception. Before you went into the studio and wrote this album, did you already have a map out in your head of what you wanted the record to sound like? Or was it something that just progressed as you went along writing it?
Yeah, pretty much. You know, I don't plan ahead really, you know, what I want it to be like. It just happens in a way, you know, and I just write, hope for the best, and I've been quite lucky for 9 records now that it comes out the way I want it to, you know. But as I said, I never really have a plan what it's going to be, you know.
So a good portion of your writing is basically improvising then, just seeing how it sounds?
Yeah, it's like, we wouldn't go into the studio and improvise songs just like, okay, let's start playing and that's a song, you know. But I just fool around with different riffs and see what comes out, you know. So it's some kind of semi-improvised or whatever.
Nice, good deal. Now, is there going to be a re-release with any bonus materials on Watershed in the upcoming future?
No, I can't see that. We put out a special edition of the record at the same time as the actual, the regular edition, you know. So, and it has like 3 bonus songs and a film, I think, on there, like a documentary. So it's packed, you know, with stuff. So I don't think we're going to do another reissue of it.
Now, what was included in that bonus material? I heard you guys also did a couple of cover songs.
Yeah, it's 2 cover songs. One by Robin Trower and one by Marie Fredriksson, which is a female Swedish singer. And there was a bonus track, also an original song that me and Per wrote on there. And then the documentary, which is basically, you know, there's a lot of things happening with the band. People have been leaving and stuff, so it's like catching up to what we're about today. You know, it's an hour-long documentary about the band and about the writing process and some footage from the studio and interviews with everyone in the band. It's quite entertaining.
Nice. Now, this was a close to brand new lineup for this recording. How did that work out? How did everything come into play?
It was smooth, to be honest. You know, it's like every lineup change that we had always made the band better, and this is no exception. And we always had like plenty of lineup changes ever since the beginning. And I don't like them, but people change, and it just happens. And Fredrik is a great guitar player, and you know, finding him, I was friends with him already before he joined the band, so we knew that once he said yes, that he's going to fit perfectly, pretty much. And Axe has been touring with us for such a long time, so you know, he was already in, you know, and it just works, you know. It works better than ever, to be honest.
I think it brings a different sound.
Yeah, it does. I think we still maintain, you know, if we play the older songs, you know, it still sounds like the older songs, you know, and it's not a radical difference, just that we, you know, both Fredrik and Axe, I think, are better musicians, you know, and I enjoy playing, of course, with Martin Lopez and Peter, you know, we had a great time playing, but somewhere down the line, I guess they lost passion or something, you know, and both Axe and Fred are really into it, you know. it's refreshing.
Yeah, that's too bad, but on the side note, there's a positive along with it.
Yeah, it is.
Too,
That's always, you know, like
Yeah.
when Anders left the band, our first drummer, we got Lopez in the band, we became a stronger band, and that was at the time was seen as a negative thing, you know, because we lost Anders and that kind of stuff, but it made us a better band. So I'm gonna make you know, like all the lineup changes that we ever had, it's, you know, I wouldn't sit around thinking how great it was before. I'm gonna make sure that we found people that make us a better band.
Definite fit. Now, how have the live renditions of Watershed been going over with the crowd?
Really well.
Performing, yeah?
Really, we haven't been playing that many songs from it yet. You know, we're just doing 2 songs from the album. But they've been going down great, you know, and it's surprising, you know, a lot of people seem to want us to play a lot of new stuff, which, you know, my own experience when you go to see shows with your own band, you basically want to hear the old shit,
classics,
you know.
yeah.
But for some reason they want to hear the new stuff, it seems. And maybe it's because we're not overplaying the new stuff. We always give them a little, you know, so like 2 songs is definitely not too much from the new album.
A lot of time, then just add on more songs.
Yeah, exactly. Or change. You know, like for the next US tour we're probably going to play some different new songs, you know, and it keeps it exciting, I guess, and fresh.
Now, after this tour wraps up here in the States, where will you guys be heading off to?
We have a European tour coming up in November, which runs through to mid-December, I think, and that's what we're going to do, and then time off for Christmas and all that stuff. And I think we have January off too, and then we start again in February.
Nice. Any plans on going to Japan or Australia?
We just been.
Support. Oh, you are? Oh, sorry.
We just been there right before this tour. Actually, we did 3 shows in Japan and 5 or 6 shows in Australia.
How did that go over?
Fantastic.
Really? Good.
Yeah, we have a really good following in Australia already. We've been there 4 or 5 times, and Japan was our first club tour we did over there. But that went really well, I think. You know, especially Tokyo was really good. So I'm expecting us to be invited back next year.
Oh, congratulations. Good deal.
Cheers.
Now, it seems you've eased up on your guttural grunts and went a little more with the clean-sounding vocals on this record. Was this for a more commercial approach?
Not at all. It's just like I choose my vocals from what the music demands in a way. And I still enjoy the screams, and I enjoy singing, but I don't think having cleaner vocals would help us that much in a commercial sense, really. But we've never really been interested in that either. You know, all the commercial success that we have had has come from the fact that we're just doing what we do. So we don't really see a reason to change that. Besides, you know, I don't think we can ever be a commercial band in that sense. You know.
Well, it's good that you guys.
We have to take the commercial fucking scene to us as opposed to us coming to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But these songs just asked for more clean vocals, I guess.
Yeah, I especially like the opening track, "Coil."
Yeah,
I thought that was done beautiful. Now, who's the female vocalist?
Her name is
that had
Natalie.
recorded with?
Her name is Natalie, and she's the girlfriend of Axe, a drummer. And I known her for as long as I known Axe, pretty much. And she's, you know, I knew she was a singer and everything, but I never really heard her sing until they played me a couple of songs that they recorded. And at the time, I had this song, or parts of what ended up being "Coil," and I just like, you know, I should try it out. You know, I really think it would work with a female singer. You know? I didn't want it to be a gimmick, you know, or anything. It's solely because I think the song would benefit from it.
Yeah, it's definitely very fitting and complimenting.
I think so,
instrumentals
yeah.
and the songs.
Works.
I think so, yeah.